Britney Spears major comeback? We gotta talk about this, but before we get into it, hello! My name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So honey, if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. So grab a snack and a drink and hit that subscribe button. I really do mean it, you guys. If you've been looking for a comfort content creator, I promise you, you will love the community here. I spill pop culture from my very sparkly closet, as you guys can see here with my degree in tea. I know what I'm talking about. I just want to welcome you all so much, and I want to say thank you so much for clicking on this video. So listen, best friend, we got to talk. By the way, I'm posting this video a lot later because it is Friday. You're coming home from work. You know, everyone's busy, so I wanted just to post a later video and just see what happens. This is not my regular schedule, but I was just like, you know what, girl? It's the weekend. Who cares? We got to talk about Miss Britney Jean Spears, born December 2nd, 1981. Miss Britney Jean Mother effing Spears, okay? She is, oh, it matches my shirt. Oh my God, Britney, look at us, okay? Today, my husband and I were in the car and I was listening. I like to layer perfumes, and all Britney's, they go so good together. So anyways, oh, this one smells so freaking good. What is the name of this one? Intimate. I think it's called Intimate. I don't know. Delicious. This might be my favorite Britney Spears perfume. It's delicious. We were in the car and Hold Me Closer with Elton John came on. And the funniest thing happened because, you know, Britney's doing her thing, like, you know, we're not really even in the discussion, you know, as the public about a Britney Spears comeback. Like, if you ask me, the delusional side wants to tell you that, yes, Britney might be coming back, and then the real side is like, she might not. But listen, having said that, we were listening to Hold Me Closer, and it was like, you know, it's such a vibe. I love that song. And then I started to get, like, some notifications on Google, and there was, like, this huge announcement, or not announcement, but there's rumors that the Spice Girls might be reuniting without Victoria Beckham. And then, you know, started reading like comments and stuff, and so many people are like, oh, we need to bring back like the 90s acts, like we need Britney Spears to come back, we need Britney Spears to come back. So many people were literally commenting about Britney Spears coming back. And I thought to myself, you know, let me just kind of like Google around. So I went on TikTok and, you know, all the social media places, and I started seeing like these fake announcements of a Britney Spears comeback, which I unfortunately have fallen for. You have fallen for. We've all fallen for them, where it says like Britney Spears in talks in recording studios and this and that. And, you know, producers are working with Britney behind the scenes, this and that. Britney Spears has made it very clear that, you know, she's not right now working and might not never be working. You know, what her family did to her, they destroyed her dream. They destroyed everything that had to do with her passion to be a singer, to perform, to be on stage, to express herself through music, through, you know, dancing and all of the creating, basically. But then I thought to myself and I said, you know, Britney Spears could very well have a comeback. So let's talk about this. The Britney Spears comeback. It's been rumored for many years now, okay? If you Google Britney Spears comeback, there's tons of articles, you know, surrounding it, like, oh yeah, she's working with producers, she's writing, she's doing this, she's doing that. When Britney Spears was first freed from her conservatorship, just then I was like, maybe. I really thought about it. I was like, maybe this could definitely happen. And I was like, okay, she's free. She's going to write this massive album, spill all the tea, you know, and it's just going to be everything. Then once the book was announced, I said, okay, probably the album is going to come out next to the book, right? Then when the biopic was announced, I was like, no, this is it. Biopic, comeback, which could still very much happen because the biopic has not even been filmed yet. So could Britney Spears have a comeback? And what would that comeback look like? Listen, her 2008 circus comeback, I know she hates the word comeback, so I'm going to try and minimize the wording. But her comeback in 2008 was everything, you know, from her VMAs thing, announcing the start of the VMAs to, you know, the Russell Brand, which I know everything that's happening with him, but, you know, she did the commercial with him because he was hosting, you know, then the circus tour for the record, you know, womanizer, circus, amazing, if you see CAMEO, such amazing songs. Like, it was such a good era. Good Morning America, she did so many things. The Ellen show, the Christmas caroling, like, she was just in full force. Could I see Britney doing all of that again? No. I can't imagine Britney Spears being on a talk show and doing skits. I cannot imagine Britney Spears doing, I can't imagine her doing anything other than just music. Maybe I could imagine her going into an award show and talking. I read this comment that broke my heart, and it was like that Britney's probably embarrassed to come back. Britney's used the word embarrassed many times. I want to just make this very perfectly clear to Britney Spears, if you are watching. Honey, there's nothing to be embarrassed. The only people that should be embarrassed are your loser family. Those are the only people that should be embarrassed. You have nothing to be embarrassed about, okay? You have done absolutely nothing but given us your all. And on top of that, you have done absolutely nothing but unfortunately been abused, in my opinion, okay? So, Britney, honey, if you ever decide to come back to the stage, if you ever decide to come back to the world, we will be here waiting for you and welcoming you with open arms. Like I said, what does a comeback look like? I don't think there's going to be talk shows. I don't think there's going to be any of that, okay? But what I do think is that there could be an album. There could be an album that comes along with the biopic. There could even be an appearance at an award show, right? So she can see the admiration. I'm pretty sure that woman walks on that fucking stage, the standing ovation will last for minutes. Britney Spears has to find herself. I kind of think about it like she's in her college years. You know what I mean? Like, for real. She's in those times where she's going to be messy, where she's finding herself, where she's just kind of going with the flow, not really having any responsibilities. Once she gets all of that out of her chest, out of her vibe, maybe she's going to want to come back. So I definitely do think that there's a possibility for a comeback, but will she want to do a comeback? That's the real question. I actually don't think she does. I think she's perfectly fine traveling around, dancing in her house, and that's it. Maybe she'll do another song in the future, but I just don't see her on video sets. I don't see her on doing commercials. Like, I don't see her doing what a pop star needs to do, like performing, promotion, interviews, skits in Jimmy Fallon or whatever. I don't see her doing the hot wing chicken hot sauce challenge. I don't see her doing those things. But neither do I see Madonna doing those things. So Britney Spears is, in my opinion, on that level where she can just say, you know what, girl, I don't want to do this. Or, you know what, girl, I'm going to do this. Or, you know what, girl, this and this and this and that and this, right? I don't know. Britney, I love you. I'm never going to ever stop loving you. We all love you. I mean, the world is obsessed with Britney. And if she ever does come back, I know we will welcome her with open arms. So what did you guys think about our late night chit chat about a Britney Spears comeback? Would you be here for a Britney Spears comeback? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you all. I love you so much. I'm so grateful. And like always, when I say the magical words, I want you to make a wish. Beedity, bobbity, boom!